How's your fucking autism going, you little bitch?
Dude, we talked about I went on deep dive Pocopia for 2 episodes straight, all right? We're no Pocopia this episode. I'm sorry to anybody
No,
who's like, I want to hear more about Pocopia. No, nothing. Maybe next week, but
you're only saying this because Redox complained about it in the comments.
I didn't see that he complained about that. I did see that Redox is like, I'm the only one who listens to this shit.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably not wrong.
They also roasted the fuck out of you. They're like, "Yo, I have a 2024 like Honda Civic or whatever the fuck car he had because we were talking about how you need to get a car."
Yeah.
It's always entertaining, but no, it's good. It's good. I am still looking for Pokemon on a few areas, but I got the environment level to 10 on all 3 areas, and I'm currently Penguin and I currently went to the last one, but I'm gonna save that for later because you get a glide ability where you transform into Ditto Dragonite.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's really fun. You just build straight up and then just glide everywhere. It's great. There is a puzzle where you're supposed to find like mysterious blocks or like something or other. And on the first area, you have to put them in. There's 26 of them for the one for each of the unknown. And once you put them all in, you get Mew. I am 3 or 4 away from getting Mew, which is kind of cool. I will say I don't actually know who the legendary is for the fourth area. I actually have no idea. I haven't been spoiled on that yet. First was Kyogre. Second is Raikou, and then in the other one is fucking Volcanion for some reason. I don't know why they're like pushing Volcanion now, but it's kind of dumb.
Interesting. Well, your game sucks, okay? I'm playing a real man's Pokemon game, a real fucking man's man Pokemon game.
Why? Because everybody who played it when they were kids is 40 now?
Yes, exactly. It's true. Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness, Absolute Cinema, Absolute Kino. I really wish they did Coliseum first just because it's retarded that I have to play the sequel first. But I already know what the story is, so it's not like it's a huge deal. But it's been a great time. I'm enjoying the game.
I
There's some Power Rangers ripoff guys who run around. Right now they've all disguised themselves as so there's no gyms in Coliseum, but there's one place that's called like the pre-gym, which actually stands for something else, but you do like battle a guy there. And I'm actually shocked at this plot line. This is like one of the most interesting evil team plans I've ever seen executed in Pokemon, where Team Cypher has replaced a town. They've secretly gotten rid of all of its occupants and replaced them with members of Team Cypher, secretly disguised as the people in the town.
Oh, secretly. Okay. I was
Yes.
gonna say in the Alola region, Team Skull completely took over Po Town.
Yeah, but they just like took it over. This is like a fucking invasion of the people snatchers situation where they've secretly kidnapped an entire town and replaced it secretly with members of its own
Interesting.
operation disguised as the people of the town. And now these fucking dumb Power Rangers ripoffs have decided to completely blow the plan by all 6 of them dressing as the pre-gym leader and like scattering across the town. So it's just, so now I'm going around fighting the fucking Power Rangers ripoffs again. It's a good reprieve from the snagging. That's the it's not even a bad part because it's fun, but that's like one of the challenging parts is like you have to kind of drop everything every time somebody has a shadow Pokemon, and you never know. You never know for sure until it comes out, and that fucking little scout, just straight up a scouter from Dragon Ball Z comes out. I don't know how they got away with that one, but it is kind of annoying to have to drop everything and deal with catching a shadow Pokemon. So it's been a nice reprieve because I've already taken all of the Power Rangers shadow Pokemon, so I know they don't have any. So I just get to kick their ass and not worry about it. But it's fun. It's a good time. I'm getting to use a Houndoom, which I've been wanting to do for a while. His availability is like weirdly dubious in main series games. It's often like very late in the game where you can get a Houndour. But in XD, it's like one of the first shadow Pokemon. And now I have a Houndoom, which I did not realize it evolved at level 24. I figured it was much later than that, especially because in its debut generation, Houndour is found in like the final dungeon. And usually, when you have a baby Pokemon that you don't find until late game that only has one evolution, that one evolution is a pretty high level. Like that's why fucking Psyduck doesn't evolve until like mid 30s. Is because in Gen 1 you don't really find Psyduck until that's kind of the level you're gonna be around anyway. So I kind of figured Houndour was gonna be that same thing, and then he hit level 24 and he evolved, and I was like, oh shit, okay, I have a Houndoom now. Who knows Fire Blast? Because one of the places sold Fire Blast, so now I just have a fucking broken ass dog that's gonna burn everything to death, and it's a great time. I really love this game. I hope they don't dilly dally on Coliseum, even though I know they're going to dilly dally on Coliseum, and I'm just gonna have to emulate it and deal with the brief glitches that occur.
So
Because I hunger for the Ore region.
Penguin made a good point. They didn't release Coliseum because Coliseum had didn't Coliseum have a battle simulator?
I mean, XD does too.
Yeah, but Coliseum also starts with a C.
Okay.
Champions is coming out. The game that starts with a C and has a battle simulator.
That's retarded what you're
No, it's
saying. That's
absolutely
completely
it's
fucking
stupid,
brain
but
dead
like
what you're saying.
I don't know. I never played the game, so Penguin said it had a battle simulator. So that's probably
The
why
battle
they didn't.
simulator, the battle simulator is nothing. They would not delay Coliseum because of champions.
I mean,
That's
they've
completely stupid. The battle simulator is a complete afterthought in Pokemon Coliseum. It's nothing. It would not compete with champions at all. And I think XD has the exact same battle simulator that Coliseum has.
does it?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. I don't play it because again, it's an afterthought, so I'm not focused on it, but I'm pretty sure it does have those same modes. Alex doing research, fucking scratching his chin like a scientist. Hmm.
Fuck you. Fuck off. Anyway, so I'm glad you're having fun with your old people game.
And I know why. I know why they did XD first. It's just they should have done both at the same time if it was going to be like this. The reason why they did XD first is because of Shadow Lugia. Because Shadow Lugia is the most iconic image from those games. It's like for most normies, it's like the only thing they remember from either of those games is Shadow Lugia and how fucking cool he looks. So the anniversary came and they were like, we're gonna put out the Shadow Lugia game. But if you need the Shadow Lugia game to be out so bad, just do both at the same time.
Yeah, but they gotta feed you content though.
I know, I know. Just like how they're drip feeding us Game Boy Advance Pokemon games, it seems like the writing is on the wall at this point that we're getting Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald as well, based on some hacking and looking into the code of Fire Red and Leaf Green and some other cursory evidence, and just the circumstantial evidence that we know that Wind and Waves aren't coming until the end of next year. So a lot of people are theorizing that our tie over game might be Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald released on eShop.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a tie over game. I think it's just gonna be like when Scarlet Violet. There was just nothing in between.
Well, I mean, okay, if you, it's not like it takes them a lot of effort to port Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I'm not saying they have to move a mountain here.
I mean, the tie over game is gonna be Pocopia. That's the tie over game. They'll
Okay,
release other
Alex.
games, but like they're I don't really care about them porting games when I have the ability to emulate or play the actual
Yeah, I
physical
know.
copy. It's I don't know. For me, it seems like a waste of $20 to go buy a game and put it on the Switch when I already own it already.
Uh, I mean, well, Fire Red and Leaf Green has extra events that you couldn't get anymore on your regular cartridge, and you'd have to like go through hacking hoops to get on emulator. They have Pokemon Home compatibility,
Not yet.
so they not yet, but they will. So you can do all your shiny hunting and put those Pokemon in Pokemon Home.
Brother, I
So
will
there
not
is,
be shiny hunting on Game
yeah,
Boy
you're. I know
games
you're not gonna be shiny hunting, but a lot of people are. A lot of people are having a
because they
very
have
good
nothing
time
better to
shiny hunting
do.
in Fire Red and Leaf Green.
They have nothing else to play because they looked at Pocopia and said, "I'm not a woman. I'm not buying it."
Yeah.
It's dumb. It's a great game. There's so much lore.
I'm pretty sure a lot of the people who are fucking deep into Fire Red and Leaf Green are also playing Pocopia. It's a lot of the hardcore Pokemon fans that are deep in Fire Red and Leaf Green.
I'm not that hardcore of a Pokemon fan to go give them money for a game I already own.
Why not? It's $20.
I'd rather spend $20 on something else, like food or DoorDash or something.
Yeah, but you can do that too. You don't only have $20. You have a job. You're an adult man.
Yeah, well, gas is like fucking almost $4 now because Trump decided to go throw bombs somewhere else.
I don't know. It just doesn't seem like much. It's nice to have it on my Switch. It's nice to have it officially. I like to buy things if I like them. That has always been my philosophy. Everybody has their own like morality compass when it comes to like emulation and piracy. And mine has always been very loose, but like I have a little bit of understanding of like if you like something you should buy it. So the
I
thing
did,
about emulation is most of the games you emulate you cannot buy.
but that's
And
the thing. I already
when
bought
a game I
that
really
game.
like comes out to buy on like a console that I use all the time for pretty cheap, I think. It seemed like a no-brainer to me. Fire Red and Leaf Green have brought me hundreds of hours of entertainment, and they will bring me hundreds of more hours of entertainment. I don't mind spending $20 to have it on my Switch.
I don't know. My we've been over this already, but my thing is like I
Yeah,
already
but the point is, XD Gale of Darkness is awesome. I don't know how we even end up because you had this weird ass argument against me when I was saying Ruby Sapphire and Emerald might come out. Like, yeah, they might come out. It's crazy. I
I
don't
mean,
know why
yeah, I mean,
you're a denier.
I'm not a denier. I didn't say they're not going to come out.
You're telling me you're fucking Mr. Hoenn over here? You're not gonna buy Emerald for the Nintendo Switch?
No,
That's crazy.
cuz I already have it for the Game Boy. That's
Yeah, but you don't fucking your Game Boy gets like broken out in case of emergency. You know, your Switch is something you just use all the time and that you have around. It's nice to have your one of your favorite games on there.
I mean, I'm busy with Pocopia right now, so I'm not buying any new games.
Well, yeah, this would be like probably mid next year. I don't think they're gonna do it soon.
No, they're not going to do it this year at all.
Yeah, it'll be mid next year probably.
But no, Pocopia is great. I'm having a lot of fun. How many hours do I have in Pocopia? Let me check. Just a reminder, Pocopia came out less than 20 days ago,
Okay.
so less than a month ago. I have 90 hours in Pocopia already.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I've just been doing daily things, looking for mysterious slates, uh, looking for recipes, checking on habitats. That's pretty much it. Doing a little bit of terraforming here and there, build a house, stuff like that. It's fun. I'm not gonna take up a whole episode like I did the past two episodes. So
I just
Um,
wanted to do a cold open about how cool XD Gale of Darkness is and how you should all play it. You should all play it so that they put Coliseum out soon, and then you should all play that so that they make a third game.
if they put
That's
Coliseum
that's
out,
my
I
call to
will
action.
upgrade my shit and go play both.
Oh, okay, yeah, you don't want to play the sequel first. I understand. That's
Well, I've
fair.
never played either of them before.
I've never played either. Well, I started Coliseum, I guess, on stream, but I watched Let's Plays of both of them as a
I
kid,
have
so I know the story.
zero experience. I have like very minimal experience with either game. That's that's it. I played Coliseum for like an hour at a friend's house when I was a child, but I don't remember. I'm sure I've played it before, but at the same time I would like to go and play it again because I definitely didn't get the full experience for sure.
Yeah, they're really fun. They have really interesting stories. I appreciate them a lot because they're kind of like Pokemon, but it's like a real JRPG. Whereas main series Pokemon is kind of its own thing and kind of has its own philosophy that doesn't quite fit with like your classic JRPGs, but it's kind of like it's a more like it's like a more mature story. It's not like the gym catch 'em all sort of gameplay loop. It's actually you're like going through a plot, and you only have certain Pokemon you can catch, like you only have certain party members in an RPG. And it's kind of an interesting showcase of some lesser used Pokemon that you do end up using because you only have so many options. It's a fascinating set of games, and I really like them a lot.
Welcome to Detour Head, everybody.
Hi,
I'm Alex. That's Riley.
hi,
So Riley, I brought a few things in today. It's very
you did?
rare that I bring things into the show anymore. Like outside of like, oh, let's talk about this or we're going to do a musical or anything like that. But I got a few things that have happened literally in this past fucking week, right? So I'm going to start with you know how the meme about Ohio is like it's just like the cryptid state, like it doesn't really exist
Yeah.
and shit like that and just like shit.
I
It's got like
don't know
crazy.
about that. I feel like the real is that it's hell. Is that it's hell on earth? That's the
Oh yeah, yeah,
Ohio
yeah,
meme.
yeah. I
Yeah.
was hoping you would say something like that. Do you want to know what has happened in Ohio this past week?
What has happened in Ohio?
We've had 80 mile per hour winds. We had complete
What is an
rainstorm.
80-mile-per-hour wind even like?
You can't open your car door if the wind's blowing.
What the
Literally,
fuck?
I was up by the lake. I was up by the lake and the wind is blowing at the door. I have to go and like push it open with both my feet.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
awful. It's
How do you
basic.
not like blow away? Like I'm imagining 80-mile-per-hour winds, and it's like, how do you even exist in this?
It's
I feel like you
horrible. It's
should be.
awful.
I feel like you should be fucking ducking and covering in a basement, like it's a
Yes,
hurricane. Fucking 80-mile-per-hour
it
winds.
was basically hurricane winds over at the airport in the wide open space. They recorded 80 mile per hour winds.
Crazy.
So we had that. So that was one day. Another day it was 75 and sunny, like summer weather. The next we had hurricane rains on a completely separate day from the winds. Another day we had 2 inches
You
of
guys get your hurricanes in parts.
uh the the next another day we had 2 inches of snow and it was 10 degrees outside. We had a meteor crash into Lake Erie earlier this week as well. And for the first time like a long time, 16 different accounts of Bigfoot being spotted in northern Ohio. We also had a 2.2 earthquake happen too.
Jesus Christ.
All within a week. And I'm not even making this shit up. It's all within a week, Riley.
God,
What the
God really
fuck
did.
is this shit?
God really was like, "Fuck Ohio. We got to do something about this."
What the fuck is this shit? I lost power, as y'all saw last episode. That's when we had the high winds and the power got knocked out. Um, that episode wasn't fucked, by the way. I did double check everything. I saved it just in
Good.
time before
You didn't you
shit.
rescued you saved it just in time, and thus it ended like completely abruptly. I think I was like in the middle of a thought, and then it's, well, guys, thanks for listening to Detour Ahead.
Yeah, that's on. Well, it's not even on me. I saved the show.
It was funny because we knew it could happen the whole time, but like once you get past like the halfway mark, you're like, it would have happened if fate was gonna stop the podcast. It would have happened by now. And then we got to like 5 minutes before like we would have ended anyway, and then suddenly you're gone, and
It
I'm like,
allowed
oh
us.
fuck.
It allowed us to do a majority of the show before my internet got and power went out. Um, so yeah, it's been fucking hell. It's awful. I hate living here, but I don't want to go anywhere else because this is the most balanced seasons that you get year round. Anywhere else, the winters are too cold or the summers are too hot.
Are we behind, by the way, or is the episode that ends abruptly? Is that the one that just came out, or is that the one
Yeah,
after the one that just
that was
came
last
out?
week.
Okay, good. So we're caught up. Cool.
Yeah, it was only 2
You're
episodes
caught
behind.
up. I don't know about me.
Yeah, we're all caught up. I decided to do it this past week. Pocopia was in like a it was like a downtime on the Pocopia world.
Good. You briefly escaped
Well, that's why
the
I
autism
texted you the
hole.
one day. I was like, Riley, Pocopia is taking over my life. It's like when a
Help me!
demon
Yeah. And I ignored you cruelly. You were reaching out your hand for me to grab and
the
pull you out.
Pocopia
I
demon let go
cruelly.
of me and I came back to the surface in my own body and was like, Riley, it's taking over my life. Help me, help me, help me. And then the demon took right back over. And you're like, I'm gonna ignore him. Fuck this. I'm not dealing
and
with this
and
right now.
Penguin tried to help me, have me help you get pulled out yesterday too, and I shot her down. I won't save you for the Pocopia demon.
No, that was because we were concerned about you for other reasons that you and I talked about in DMs.
Fair enough.
Not everything in DMs is shared with Penguin, by the way. Not everything. Just the oh shit, our friend might
I
kill
have told
himself.
you some like shit where I was like, you have to keep this secret. You can't tell anyone. And then Penguin will just mention it to me offhandedly, and I'm like, this motherfucker.
To be fair though, you did
You're
throw me
not a
under the
hive
bus though.
mind. You're two separate people. You don't have to tell her everything you know.
I don't tell her everything. I tell her like 80% of everything. We were concerned for your mental health and safety.
I'm fine, everybody.
I'm not gonna bring up why. I just that's it. Anyway, so that's the kind of weather we had this past week, which is fucking awful. Like whole like nightmare. Like you like one day it's sunny and 75 and you're like this is fucking great. We're fine. It's almost April. We're finally getting out of the winter and then boom, it dropped 65 degrees down to like 10, 15 degrees overnight and we got 2 inches of snow in northern Ohio.
Oh my god.
We experienced all 4 seasons
The
in one
elements
week.
fucking all came at you at
We
once.
experienced all 4 seasons in one single week, Riley.
That's great. That's amazing.
um, what else was I going to talk about? Oh yeah. Um,
Oh, okay, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I had something brief real quick because I wanted to talk about this to somebody. You've seen Dexter before, right?
I know of the concept of Dexter.
Oh, I thought you had seen it before. I thought we talked about you watching it before. Never mind
I've
then.
watched like the first 3 episodes. I know he like I know isn't Dexter like similar to Light Yagami?
I mean, in a very baseline way, yes. But
He
he's
kills bad
definitely a lot
people.
more direct. Yes, he's a serial killer. He kills killers. That's the bit. Is he finds people who are killing people, innocent people. He kills them. He's a serial
Yeah,
killer,
so
serial
I
killer.
understand the premise of
But
Dexter.
but part of the premise, right, is that he's a forensics guy at Miami PD, and his sister is a cop, and his sister should not be a fucking cop. That's what I'm starting to notice in this season one of Dexter. This is a character people talk about like she's some fucking great character, and maybe I'll find it later. She's hot. I'll give her that. Dexter's sister's really fucking hot. So hot that he married her in real life, which is a little weird. But it's I feel like it's kind of weird to marry your on-screen sibling. Like you obviously you can do it. I'm not gonna say you can't, but it's like that's gotta be awkward, right? Everybody's like, yeah, you guys are the brother and sister for the thing, and it's like, yeah, why are you guys just making out? Because we're actors and we're not brother and sister actually. Like it's just like awkward, I imagine, because there is a large group of the masses who just see actors as their characters, and that's gotta be a weird conversation whenever you run into those people. But regardless, that's not what I'm talking about. The point is, she's a fucking emotional mess. Twice now, she has gotten pissed at Dexter for solving a murder. One of the times he was tricking her, but she has no way to know that. The other time it was just straight up. Um, like the first time, it's she's trying to figure out who killed this guy. It was Dexter, and she puts together this profile, which matches Dexter. She doesn't even think about that it matches Dexter, but it does. And Dexter's like, no, this profile is like stupid. But then he actually provides all the proof that it was this different guy. Like he has a master plan that nobody could possibly see through. So he has evidence that it's the other guy. And she knows in her mind, not knowing that she's tricked, that it is the other guy, but she's still mad at Dexter for like not supporting her on her wrong conclusion. Uh, and then this next incident, Dexter finds out that his birth father was still alive, even though his adopted father told him that he was dead. And then, but his birth father died like recently when he thought he was dead his whole life. And he has to go like pack up his house to sell it because it was left to him. And he uncovers that his birth father might have been secretly murdered. Everybody thought he just had a heart attack, but there actually might have been a murder. And for some reason, the sister gets pissed because Dexter cares. Because it's like, oh, he wasn't your real family. Our father didn't want you to know him, and there must have been a reason. Why do you care? And it's like, Deb, you're cops. He discovered a murder. It doesn't matter whether you're family or not. It could have been a complete stranger. He uncovered a murder conspiracy. You're a cop. What is this? Everybody talks about the first four seasons of Dexter like they're absolutely. I've heard not one person say this, but it's like this woman should not be a cop. She's way too in her own fucking feelings to be a cop.
How long did they say how long she's been in the force?
Like good few years, I think. She was well. She was like, she's new to homicide. She's new to the homicide division. She was
Ah,
like a
see,
beat.
that's why.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
She was
why
a
she's
beat cop
new.
for years, and then now she's new to the homicide division. But yeah, she's new. She has something to prove, but it's just like to get so emotional. Like you were wrong. The first time you were wrong to all known evidence that they have. You were wrong, and for some reason you're still mad at Dexter. And then the second time it's like, oh, because you like care about him, even though you shouldn't. It's like, no, he's solving a murder. It's his job. It's also your job.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So what got
Anyway,
you into
that was
Dexter?
my bit on Dexter. YouTube Shorts. This is how I get into most TV shows now. Is YouTube Shorts incept me. Uh,
That's why I'm
it was a
watching The Rookie.
re-inception. I actually just got back to it. I started it last year. I actually have a year of Paramount Plus that I bought for Dexter that I have like 3 months left on. And I'm on episode 9 of Dexter because because I just dropped it for like 10 months, but then I picked it back up last night and I'm in it now. I got re-incepted by more YouTube clips and now I'm like really into it.
That's how I got into the Rookie. Fucking TikTok was
That's how I'm gonna get into the Rookie too, because it is happening to me also with the Rookie.
It's good. It's a good show. I think it's a good show. I'm not gonna go
I'm
on
already
like
like invested in chips in the Rookie just based on YouTube shorts. So
good. Join me. I'm on
Chenford
season
is
2.
endgame, okay?
Hmm?
Don't worry, that might or may or not be a spoiler, so don't worry about it if
I'm
you
on
didn't hear it.
season 2.
I don't know what season. I mean, I've just gotten a bunch of out of context YouTube shorts. I don't know what season anything is from.
I don't even know what you said. So,
Well, good. That's why I'm saying I don't want to repeat myself because it might be a spoiler.
okay. You want to jump into the okay. Did you
Did I what?
bro, they're doing a fucking sequel. There's
What?
9/11 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Oh,
Do you see
yeah.
Chicago wants to rebuild the Twin Towers over there?
Wait, no. I thought you were talking about the terrorist attack. What about Twin Towers in
Fucking
Chicago?
this dude over in fucking Chicago. Oh, they're not even gonna name him in the fucking article. Raphael Chrysler.
John 9/11.
He wants to rebuild the Twin Towers over in Chicago, but it's gonna be like a STEM hub for the Windy City type shit. I'm like, you you realize what happened with the first one, right? Like, why the
Yeah,
fuck
like
are you doing this again?
you can't have twin towers anymore, okay? Like they were a cool structure. I understand. I understand there's a lot of nostalgia for the World Trade Center among old New Yorkers. But you can't have them anymore because if you have a twin towers, there'll be like a giant fucking painted bullseye for every
That's what
terrorist in
I
the
was
world.
thinking.
Everyone wants to do every terrorist dreams of doing 9/11 too. If they put twin towers up there, there's gonna be there's gonna be a new plane hijacking every week. There's gonna be hundreds of citizens dead because of attempted 9/11 foiling, where they
Like
had to
the
shoot the
whole
plane
thing
down.
is like you're not supposed to leak information about murders so you don't create a copycat, right?
Yeah,
Don't go build the Twin Towers because if you do, it's like, hey, come over here. Hey, there, like you said, there's gonna be a giant fucking bullseye on fucking
yeah.
Chicago.
Terrorists crash your planes here,
It's so fucking dumb.
right here.
It's a cool idea. I get the appeal of like it's been a while. The Twin Towers were very iconic and we want to do a tribute, blah blah blah. I see the appeal. But at the same time, you should know that this is going to put a target on your city. You're going to have to make if you plan on going through with remaking the Twin Towers, you better go write up a fucking plan for what you're going to do when they're gone. Like a little like construction memorial type thing so you can be like, "Up, the towers are gone. Go. All right, everybody, we're going to start work on the memorial. The memorial was made back in 2026. We're going to like, how did you
I also
know?
I
How did
learned
you know?
another.
How do you have these plans already written up? The attack was 2 minutes ago. You're just like, I knew what I was getting into when I started
Yeah,
this project.
I had him ready. The break class in case of emergency
Yeah.
type situation. uh, I learned a fun new 9/11 fact recently. Every once in a while, I learn a fun new 9/11 fact that draws the official conclusion on the matter into question. Like I remember when Jason told me about how like the Pentagon mysteriously lost millions of dollars on September 10th, 2001. It's like, that's a little
Hmm.
weird. And there's a new little weird thing that I learned. Apparently, the guy who owns like the Freedom Tower now, the guy who owns where the Twin Towers was a guy who used to like go to the Twin Towers all the time. In fact, he used to eat lunch there every day. You want to guess what the first day that he missed was?
Dude, there's so many stories like that. I
The only time he ever missed lunch in the Twin Towers was September 11th, 2001.
You and I were almost on a plane on 9/11
We were
coincidentally.
almost on every plane. Yeah,
Nah, just the one plane. Almost. But unfortunately,
almost.
you weren't born yet and I was too small to fly by myself. So, unfortunately thankfully we did miss our flight. So,
Good, good.
dude, it's great. I've had a fucking crazy. It's been a fucking crazy week for Ohio. Um, are you
We're
aware
gonna have
of
Ohio
the
9/11.
Nah, it's going to be Chicago 11 now. It's going to be Chicago 9/11, Chicago Boogaloo.
We need 9/11 for every state. That's gonna be our next like 1,000 years of history. Is every few years we'll build a new twin towers somewhere else that'll
Every thir-
get
every 30
destroyed.
years we're going to have a new twin towers and Iran
Yeah,
is going
in a new state, and
to
then
It's like the
so
fucking
yeah,
Hunger Games, like all
New
the
York had the
states.
first 9/11 in 2021, then Chicago had it in 2026. Every 25 years, so it'll be fucking like 2050 or like 2061 or whatever. I can't do math right now.
Riley, it's
Uh,
going to be like the
left
fucking
Florida 9/11.
it's going to be like the fucking reaping in Hunger Games. All the states' names go in a bowl and they pick it out and they're like, Ohio, and they're like, "Fuck, no!"
God damn it! We had to build the twin towers in Ohio. Fuck! I don't want to be in Ohio for
fucking
that
Florida's
long.
like, "I volunteer as tribute." Don't build the twin towers. Don't do it. Don't touch it.
Yeah,
It's
it's not a good idea.
it's a cursed concept. You can't mess with forces like that. You're not supposed to be doing that. Don't go build the twin towers. You're literally, dude, it's literally the 2000s all over again. We're getting someone wants to put the twin towers up right after we just attacked Iran. That's not a good idea.
I mean, we are
Coincidentally,
we
they're
are
like,
up to
"Yeah,
like
oh, we
it is
just
like
attacked
2000s.
the Arabs? Yeah, let's go put the twin towers back up. That's a great idea."
The nostalgia cycle is usually like 20 to 30 years. So we have reached the point where 2000s nostalgia is the primary nostalgia at this point. So somebody might build some twin towers and get crushed with a harsh reality.
God, can you imagine the memes? You know the SpongeBob meme where it's like, "You want to see me do it again?"
Yeah.
Did you see Chuck Norris died?
Oh shit, yeah.
Dude, the memes are
Fuck,
off the
dude.
charts for
That's
that. The fucking legend.
what a fucking the
And you
fact that I know like nothing about the guy, but he's just such an iconic image of my childhood because of the memes. Like it's insane. He's such like a cryptid that like it's. I bet you there's a large sect of people from our generation, autistic people from our generation, who don't believe he's dead because he couldn't be, because he's immortal, because he's Chuck Norris.
yeah. I saw one. It was Chuck Norris died 30 years ago, but death was too afraid to tell him.
That's a good one. The one that I saw was that this, this is a very much more outward one, but it gave me a chuckle. It was just a quote tweet of the discussing film post, and it was like, Chuck Norris briefly awoke from death to correct an error on his death certificate. He then shook hands with the doctor and laid back down and died.
Those memes were great. Like, oh man, it's celebrity deaths come in threes, so we got two more.
Okay.
That's usually how it goes. Is like
Couldn't we
every
like
once
just lose like a Twin Peaks guy like a week or two ago? Was he not the first in this set?
maybe I don't remember. I didn't catch that one.
I'm gonna Google recent celebrity deaths. I don't know,
No,
maybe it
because
was less
like it
recent than I thought.
maybe.
Celebrity death of 2006, 2006 of 2026. Chuck Norris, Kiki Shepard.
You had to do
Oh yeah,
March.
it was James Vanderbeek, and it was over a month ago. I do have no concept of time.
I was gonna say, yeah. So Chuck Norris is. So now the clock's ticking for other people to be like, oh, I want to die next.
Who do we have who's still not dead? Who should be dead? You know,
Bruce
it's funny
Willis.
because like before I even knew he was a Bruce Willis is probably going. Before I even knew he was a bad guy, like this is like one of those things where it's like a 7-year-old thinks this and says this, and it's like so insanely offensive, but to the 7-year-old it like is just like a very normal observation and doesn't mean anything. I saw Bill Cosby in a movie in like 2008, and I was like, how the fuck is this guy still alive? And now it's 2026, and he's one a rapist who got to get out of prison early, and two still alive. So I'm waiting for that one to finally close that chapter on my childhood.
See, that's not bad because he's a rapist.
It was bad back then. We didn't know he was a rapist. Maybe I knew secretly in my
You should have said
psychic
something.
7-year-old
Maybe he raped
mind.
you.
Yeah, maybe I'm repressing the memory.
Maybe he thought you were a
Maybe that's
16
why
year
I
old
was like,
girl.
why isn't he dead? My fucking rapist. He should already be dead. God damn it. But I don't remember that part because of
Well, I mean,
trauma
you wouldn't
covering.
remember it anyway, not because of trauma, but because of the drinks that he
But
gave
because
you.
I took the drugs, yes.
Have you heard of the singer Afroman?
Not until recently for exactly what you're about to talk about.
Okay, I'm glad you are aware of what's going on. So Afroman was popular in like the 2000s, not like super big, but he did a few funny songs. There's a song about because I got high.
Yeah, I've heard that one. That's the when I heard the story, they mentioned that song. I'm like, oh, that guy. Okay,
Yeah,
from
there's
that
another one
song.
called She Won't Let Me Hit, where he literally just complains about a girl not wanting to fuck him at all.
That one I have not heard. That
It's
sounds like a
good.
great song.
It's catchy. It's catchy too. I believe Afro Man did let me double check that.
You wouldn't want to get your Afro Man facts wrong.
You ever hear of Colt 45?
I feel like I've heard that phrase before, but I don't even know what it refers to.
Colt 45 and Two Zigzags. Something or other. It's a good song. It's also by Afro Man. Um so like he's not like the most popular dude singer in the world, but he's made a few good songs that resonated with people back then, and like people still, it was like the meme songs before there were meme songs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, the Adams County the Adams County Police Department, I have just found this out today, in Ohio, decided that
Hmm.
Afro Man was selling drugs and kidnapping people. So they got a warrant and searched his house and tore it apart. Right? Afro
Hmm.
Man, being the funny guy he is, checked the security footage, saw one of the cops do a double take on the lemon pound cake that he had on his kitchen counter, and made a music video using the security footage from his own home.
Hmm.
The Adams County policeman who he was talking about in the music video was so upset that he sued Afroman for defamation, and Afroman won.
Ah.
So I don't know if you've seen the fucking music video. I don't know if we're gonna. Do you want to show it, or do you want to not risk it?
Maybe you shouldn't risk it. Afroman's a big artist. There's probably content ID on that shit. Is he
Anyway,
just making fun of the cop for being fat because he did a double take on the cake?
no, it's like a really fun. See, that's why I wanted to play it because you didn't see it. I'll play like 30 seconds. Where's
Okay.
the. Actually, I can just screen share the picture here. That's probably better than just like.
What were you gonna do?
I was just gonna play the song, but I scrubbed through to the thing. Um, visuals, window capture. There we go. So this is the cop that he was making fun of. Bro is so upset that they raided his house for they found no evidence whatsoever of kidnapping or drugs. Um but they're making fun of this dude, right? This fat sheriff right here, right? All because as he was walking past, he looked at the lemon pound cake that was down here and he did a double take.
This is such a wholesome kitchen too. Like you saying this guy's kidnapping people. This looks like my fucking grandma's kitchen.
This looks like a working man's kitchen.
Yeah.
So I'll mute it, but let me see if like did you see that? It was real quick, but like watch this fucking dude do a double take on the cake right
The
here.
double cake.
Yeah, basically. But like watch him it's so quick, but he's like, "Oh."
Oh.
So
Guys, I gotta
Afroman
check this cake for drugs.
so Afroman is fucking pissed. Also, I don't know if you saw what he showed up to court in. Um He
That's
showed up
awesome.
in an American flag suit and tie with American flag glasses. Bro, that's ballsy as fuck, but it's
That's so
so
awesome.
funny. It's so funny. I didn't even know this shit all took place in Ohio too. But
Legend.
obviously
What a hero.
Afroman won the defamation case.
Hell yeah.
Obviously, but like basically basically it came down to the cops like he made a video of me and I don't like it, and they're like, yeah, but he was using his own security footage while you were in on his property, so it's so funny, it's so great.
Man, speaking of defamation cases, one of the story arcs we're about to get in real life, the movie, is fucking. Are you ready for the Epstein files related defamation lawsuits? That's gonna be a whole thing.
I feel like
This is
Hillary Clinton's
this
gonna
is
be the
something
first
this is
one.
something Vito pointed out, and I was like, yeah, that is gonna happen, isn't it? Like, who's the first? Who's gonna be the first Epstein files related defamation lawsuit? I'm thinking probably Ellen, because they're going out and saying Ellen ate people and had a woman killed and then ate her. So I'm thinking she might break the seal on this, but it could be anybody.
It could be. I want to say my money's on Hillary Clinton because
Okay.
literally anything that goes on in terms of like her in government or anything. People are like, aren't you on the Epstein list? And she's like, you know what? Fuck this. I don't want to talk about this right now. I'm here to do actual work, and you guys are bringing up things that don't even fucking matter anymore. I'm here to do a job, and you guys are taking this or aren't taking this seriously. She's old woman spazzing out. She's
Did
old
you see
woman crashing
Bill
out.
Clinton looking at the Epstein files wistfully? Like he's remembering in the good old days.
Bro's having a whole flashback.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I remember this day.
I remember that 16-year-old. She would have been 32 today. It was her
If I
birthday
hadn't
today.
shot her in the head and buried her.
I remember that 4-year-old child that I sucked the blood out of so I can still look like an old
I
raggedy piece
fucking
of
drank
shit.
her spinal fluid. I remember that. Uh, Halcyon Con days of youth.
I feel like that's the one thing that you and I are always gonna. I hope that like the defamation lawsuits start happening, just because it's gonna be so funny. They're gonna be like
No,
Ellen.
it's gonna be awful because they're all gonna win them, and it's gonna quote unquote disprove the Epstein files, and then all these pedophiles are gonna get away with it.
So it depends on who the judge is. They got to get like a millennial judge who just got
The
to
judge is gonna
power.
be someone who Israel has threatened into giving the proper verdicts. Like the unfortunate thing here is like, yeah, this is that it's gonna be the death of any consequences for the Epstein files. It's because it's gonna be so funny because it's gonna be obvious that the it's such bullshit and they're gonna win the case anyway because of corruption. That's what's gonna be so entertaining about it. This is all satire and jokes. Don't sue me for defamation.
They can't sue you for defamation if you don't have an audience.
That's true. What damages? Who hurt it?
Yeah.
If a tree falls in the woods,
If a tree falls in the woods and one person heard it, did the millions
and
of other
only
people
Redox is there to hear
did the millions
it.
of people in the town 40 miles away hear it too, or were they hurt by the tree falling? No. I'd love to get sued by Ellen. It would be great. I'd be like, "Can I get an autograph?" She's like, "I'm suing you for defamation." I'd be like, "I'll drop all charges if you give me an autograph." And she's like, "I'm
I'm the
suing
one bringing
you."
the charges.
Celebrities are like a whole different breed of people, man. I feel like they're like a whole different species. Not lizard people, because like that's fucking stupid, but like it's so wild that like
No, there's lizard people. You can't tell me Mark Zuckerberg is not a
I feel
lizard
like
man.
Mark Zuckerberg was the first and only. I feel like he's
Oh,
like
you think he's the only lizard person? I could get behind that.
maybe he converted Elon Musk. Maybe.
Like a vampire? Do lizard people work like
I don't
vampires?
know
And
how
they
lizard people
bite,
work.
bite his neck and then he becomes a lizard person too?
You gotta have sex on Epstein's Island to become a lizard person. You ever see those pictures of presidents before their presidency and after their presidency?
No, why?
No?
What's the bit? What's the bit there?
No, we were just talking about lizard people and how Mark Zuckerberg looks fucked. Let me pull this shit up. Oh, come on. Give me the good fucking picture of him. I'm trying to look for Bill Clinton before and after. Like before, he looks like that classic like dad where you're just like, all right, yeah, cool. He looks like a cool dad who's got like the hair and everything. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this bit, but like there's like a picture of Bill Clinton where it looks like he was strung out on drugs for 30 years and just got clean. And then they show like the youthfulness of him before the presidency. And I'm like, that I was just gonna make a joke and be like, that's what Epstein's Island does to you. It sucked his life out of him.
You get a lot of things sucked out of you in Epstein's Island.
You suck a lot of things out of other things on Epstein's Island.
Well, it depends on your age group.
Eh, true. I'm sure. I'm sure you could be 4 and like a massive celebrity, and they'd be like, "All right, kid, you're in. We're gonna groom you to eat other children." So
They're gonna spin the net. The teenagers on Epstein's Island were having sex with like 4-year-old child actors, and the spin narrative is like they were the pedophiles actually all along. The teenagers.
um I don't know if I have any more Epstein Island jokes.
Got him for a day. That's all we've talked about on the Mocast for the past like 2 months, because it's like that was a largely political show, and it's now the only political thing I can. Not even World War III can fucking turn me away. Whenever anybody is talking about anything political anymore, my mind just goes, okay, but what about the Epstein files, though? Like, I don't give a shit about literally anything else.
Dude, World War III, if we get a draft, you're fucked.
No, I'm not.
It's 18 to 26, brother. They're taking you before they take me.
I'm gonna sit in an office and drive a fucking drone. Look at me. I'm not doing anything on the field.
Yeah, but like if they need bodies and there's like an actual like draft, you're getting enlisted.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be sitting in an office fucking driving a drone, shooting down Iranians that way. They're not gonna put me on the field. I'm fucking 400 pounds.
They can whip you into shape in boot camp. He gets bread and water. That's it. We need him to lose 350 pounds before boot camp ends.
I've always said I would go to prison for draft dodging, but then even if I didn't do that, if they were doing what you described, I would then go to prison for eating one of the other guys. If they tried to do that to me.
How old are you?
They were in basic training, and then he just like bit down on his leg and just fucking went to town. Bled to death in the mud pit. 23, 24 very soon.
You've got 2 more years.
They're
Key
not gonna
detail.
fucking do a draft. They're
No,
not.
I
There's
know they're
no
not going
way.
to, but it's funny to talk about. Key details on USA draft registration. Age range. Men must register upon turning 18 and remain in the system until their 26th birthday. I'm 28. I'm free. I'm home. I'm home free, baby. I ain't serving this fucking country. Ooh, who must
You know,
register?
a
Ooh,
draft would just be like
interesting.
mass sending of Zoomers to prison is what a draft would be. Because there's 99% of Zoomers are not going because they all hate the government and hate the military.
I think they need to draft the fucking
It's just
prisoners.
gonna be the Zoomer prison arc. Like every Zoomer is gonna be in the prisons are gonna be fucking overrun by
Well,
draft dodging
speaking of
Zoomers.
prison, they should be going and getting the convicts and be like, "You want your freedom? Go fight for the country, and then we'll let you go."
That would be a good bit. That would be great. That would be a good idea.
It makes sense. Yeah, I murdered 45 fucking people. They're like 6 years in the military and you'll be free. You kill another one, we're just gonna put you right back in the military. You want to go kill
They
people?
did
Go kill them.
they did this bit in Full Metal Alchemist. Maybe they had some good ideas. Those that homunculus led military.
It makes sense. Be like the people who want to kill, go send them to kill. It's not that hard. It's probably a lot more bureaucracy behind it. Um, so while I was editing the past 2 episodes, I came across an episode because Pacopia has taken over my fucking life, and I'm like way behind on episodes all the time now.
Yeah.
I I was looking for inspiration for. I was looking at other like episodes, trying to figure out what episode number we were on because I completely forgot what episodes we were on. I saw our episode Juno Has Eyes, and I was like, oh fuck, I completely abandoned that idea.
Yeah, we were supposed to do another media club, and then we just fucking threw it directly in the garbage, in the
I
fucking trash,
I
Alex.
I look. I threw it in the garbage because I didn't want to watch Juno.
It's a great fit. Why would you not want to watch like fucking award-winning, fucking, fucking glowing reviews? It's the most. Usually, I'm trying to make you watch some like fucking weird bullshit. This movie is like universally beloved. I'm like, Alex, you have to watch this really good movie that everybody loves, and you're like, oh no, ah.
So I was thinking after I saw that and realized that I completely fucked you over on that. Uh, I was thinking let's bring it back for another time, and I will give you my suggestion because I went and listened to not the whole episode, but like I skimmed to where you said, "Oh, the next one we should do is Juno and whatever you pick," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah." And I half-assedly told you Hills Have Eyes, but I have a different suggestion this
So
time.
so much so that you completely forgot about that interaction, and then I made a hilarious title and thumbnail out of it. And you were like, "What is this? What is this?" And I'm like, "Are you fucking? You don't even remember the conversation at all, you motherfucker! This is one of my favorite thumbnails I've ever done. One thumbnail and title jokes I've ever done." And you're just like, "What is this?"
To be fair,
Kill you.
the one that I made with Minecraft and Pacopia and Detour Ahead was pretty good. Is that
That's a
out?
good one. That's
I
a
don't
pretty
know.
good
I
one.
don't know if that's out yet. No, it should be out before this episode comes out. That's right. I scheduled it for probably like Sunday or some shit.
Oh, okay. I thought you said the last one that came out was the last one. Whatever.
What?
I asked you if the episode that just came out was the most recent one, and you said yes.
No, the one as of recording, no. As of this episode being uploaded, yes.
Well, I'm talking to you in recording, not in. I'm in the present right now, not the future when they're seeing it. Don't answer me as if I'm them. Don't
All right, so I can't
answer me
decide.
as if I'm Redox.
I can't decide between the two. I will watch Juno and we'll bring this back possibly next week or the following week. Um I finally have it locked down to two movies that I would like to watch. All right? And I will let you pick between the two. There is a correct answer. We can you
Okay.
can either watch I'll watch Juno.
So you've already chosen. You just want to make me choose
The correct
correctly.
yes.
Okay.
It also depends on if you've seen one or if you've seen one of them. If you've already seen it, then I'll pick the other one. So I will watch Juno, and you will watch either the Blues Brothers. Have you seen the Blues Brothers?
No, but I have seen a particular tribute to the Blues Brothers, and I have always been curious about the Blues
From
Brothers.
Drake and
So
Josh.
yes,
Yeah, all right. You'll watch the Blues Brothers then. The other one was Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, but that's
I mean I am curious about that one too. But
we could do that
if we
next.
do blue,
I want to
if
watch
we do
Blues
Blues Brothers,
Brothers.
I get an excuse to talk about Drake and Josh briefly. So we'll do Blues Brothers.
We'll do Blues Brothers and Juno. Blues Juno. Juno Brothers. I don't know what
Yeah, I
else.
was about to say Cheeto Brother. Can we also talk about the 20-minute episode of Drake and Josh Blues Brothers? Can I get you to rewatch that and do a brief segment on that?
Hmm.
It's 20 minutes of your time.
It's 20 minutes I'm not going to get back, though.
It's just 20 minutes, Alex. You have a full time life. That was a poor attempt at a callback. I'm sorry.
What are you talking about?
Because when I said it was just $20, you have a full time job, and now I'm saying it's just 20 minutes, you have a full time life. I said it was a bad callback.
It is a bad callback. It's a bad call. It's always a bad callback if you have to explain the fucking callback.
Yeah.
You fucking retard. We'll do Juno and Blues Brothers either next week or the following week or whatever. I'm aware we have to do Newsies at some point.
Yeah.
Uh Yeah,
Why'd you even put that on the wheel? Neither of us have any interest in it. Just one day you were just like, I'm gonna put this on the wheel.
because I had someone say, "Oh, you should do this," so I had to put it on the wheel. That's how it
Was
works.
it a lady?
Yeah,
Was it a
it
pretty
was.
lady you were talking to? Mm.
Yeah, it was. Anyway, it's on the wheel. The wheel is the wheel hath chosen, so we'll do it eventually. We got more important things to talk about,
Of
like Juno
course.
and Blues Brothers. All right. I have.
So have you here's something I have. Have you heard about our old friend of ours making an epic comeback? I texted you about this and you didn't even acknowledge me, so I'm gonna bring it up again on the
Oh,
show.
like I texted you about me getting released from Pocopia's
Exactly
grasp,
like
and you
that. Yes,
completely ignored me. Yeah, so
yes,
we're
yes.
even.
We do a lot of completely ignoring each other. A
I
gentleman you
think
may
it's because. Do you
remember.
even get my fucking messages? Because you're on Do Not Disturb. Does that not like?
I do
Oh, so
sometimes.
you're supposed to say no.
Whenever I ignore you, I just do it on purpose.
I just need an okay. That's all I need. Or just come up with some bullshit. Just give me, cause like, come on.
No, no. In reality, I usually I don't get notifications, but I usually see them
You should have
pretty
notifications
quick.
on. Mute the Discord
No,
servers and turn DMs on.
no. I don't have to
Why?
mute every Discord server. That's too much work.
Join the when you join the Discord, you mute the Discord. That's how it
Yeah,
works.
I'm already in 100 Discords. Alex is the problem.
Why are you in 100 Discord servers?
I because that's the limit. I would be in a lot more if that was not the limit. I have to leave Discord servers constantly.
I'm in 23 Discord channels.
I'm in 100 at all times. But anyway, Maddox is back. Have you heard about this? Maddox found another washed up ancient author named Chad Colchin, who now does a podcast where he debates politics with his boomer parents. And they've teamed up to talk about Magic the Gathering. It's a show called Soul Ringers. And it's truly. Maddox has reached levels of unfunny I didn't even know were possible.
Bro, you can't even
It's
look for this shit anymore, bro. He doesn't even show up.
yeah, but you gotta look up Soul Ringers though. It's
I
SOL
did.
Ringers, and you can't find it.
I looked up Maddox Sold Ringers on
You
Google
don't.
and like
Yeah, fuck Google. You gotta go to YouTube and look up Soul Ringers.
I gotta go to
Google doesn't know
YouTube.
shit because Maddox is irrelevant.
That's why it's funny.
Fucking lame ass shit.
Oh, it's not. It's SOL. That's why.
Yes, I just said it was SOL.
What the
Why don't you listen
fuck
to
is
me?
this?
It's a fucking magic the game. I think you should screen share the first video and we should see how much of it we can get through before we have to kill ourselves.
Yeah, this is a Maddox video. He's got. Let me. We're gonna go back to visuals real quick. Why is my shit all fucked? There we go.
It's like the first couple of minutes, just so you can see just how far he's fallen.
Okay, so first thing I noticed, where I know this is a Maddox thing, not because I saw Maddox on it, is the fact that there are so many fucking little chapters down here. Look at this shit.
Yeah, this fucking autistic bullshit.
Why? Why are there 30 fucking chapters? Alright, you want me to play this shit?
Yeah, you gotta rewind. You don't want to miss the epic intro song.
It is rewound. It's all the
Well, it
way.
was at 2 seconds before, and then now it's at 0. So you've rewound it. Good job.
Hey, I'm
Fucking
Alex.
great.
I'm Chad Colchin. We are both longtime writers.
Look at his
and
giant liver
content
spot.
creators, and believe it or not, Magic the Gathering players.
Yeah, I played back in the 90s when I was in high school. I know that's a long time ago.
Fucking shitty
after a lot of
elevator
years off,
music.
I've now come back full circle, and I'm hardcore back into Magic the Gathering again. We started talking
Cards that
and
I'm
now
sure
we're gonna
he
make some
spent
content
fucking 3
about
days
how this
3D
thing has destroyed our
modeling in the
lives.
background.
Yes, very much so. And we kind of learned by accident. We were just grabbing dinner one night. We just talked about Magic the Gathering.
What is this
You wanna
fucking,
start a
like,
YouTube
gay
channel?
flirting
And now
he's
we're doing it.
doing?
This is that.
He's
And I
flirting
saw the
gaily.
glimmer in your
He's
eyes
still wearing
because
a
I'm like,
Metroid
oh, he's
shirt.
Addicted.
Yeah,
That
That's what I
Metroid shirt's
am.
40 years
and I
old.
didn't think that was happening again. We were both really into Magic when it first came out, way back in high school.
yeah. I remember the first.
Hey, you want to
thing
know
I
how
ever
else this
opened
is?
a
You
Magic
know
the
this is a
Gathering was
Maddox
starter deck
project?
of Revised. My first rare.
Click on
was
the channel
personal
real quick.
incarnation, which
Click on the second video and just listen to the audio for a second.
Why did this one?
Yes.
Chad, as many people know, I am famously a hater. When the first Universes Beyond
Hold on,
stuff
skip this
came out,
fucking
I
gay
started- I was
intro.
like, okay, hate it immediately.
Oh, he doesn't have fucking little chapters on this one.
Yeah, I think
He's
people
learning!
immediately complain. Yeah.
How far
Okay, yeah.
in do you want me to
Just
go?
fast forward into it a little bit. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Right there, that's fine.
you still have orcs and giants and talking trees and all that shit.
You
It's
hear
all the
that?
same stuff. I mean, Magic the Gathering was based on.
Why
Lord
is he
of the Rings.
picking up the audio
It
from
wasn't
2
like
separate
that.
sources?
Wait, was it really?
Because he
Everything
fucked
else
up
we found in the world
somewhere.
was
This
there.
fucking
But
idiot,
ultimately,
this
we built
retard.
and all of that. But I think in recent times,
Mister, I listen
we've
to every
seen
podcast I
a
put out 3
departure
times.
from the
Maddox
idea
over
that,
here.
Any of the Universes Beyond stuff should.
Bro, what the
maintain
fuck
that
is
fantasy
this?
veneer.
It's
We now have,
2026.
as we know this year,
Maddox has
there
been
are
at
gonna
this
be
shit for
4
fucking
Universes
20
Beyond
years,
sets,
and
which
his
are more
audio
than
is all
universes
fucking
within
jacked
sets.
like
Over the
this.
course of
How are you
the
gonna put this
2026
out?
period, we have Teenage
I
Mutant Ninja
know!
Turtles, we have Star Trek at the end of the year. We have a Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, and we have Marvel. Marvel is the big one in the middle, and they've already released one Marvel set last year, Spider-Man.
Bro, what the fuck is this shit, bro? Are
It's
you
all
that
of his,
fucking
dude.
poor that you gotta go talk about fucking Magic the Gathering like a little fucking nerd? Dude, I'm sure Dick Masterson is eating this up.
Oh, it's great. Yeah.
I wonder if we're gonna get another lawsuit at some point.
You think
He
he might
made fun of
refile in
my...
LA?
Huh?
You think he might refile in LA like you said he was gonna do 10 years ago? Finally?
God, that was 10 years ago. That's wild.
Well, when he lost the lawsuit, I think that was still like 8 years ago, but we're getting close to 10 years.
10-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Lawsuit 2, Electric Boogaloo. How do you fuck up audio?
We
this
have the
bad?
new lawsuit now. We got the sequel to the lawsuit with Stuttering John.
How's
suing
that going, by
Carl.
the way? I haven't heard any updates on that whatsoever.
I mean, yeah, because Carl's actually responsible, unlike Dick Masterson. So he doesn't really talk about the details of his legal case on his podcasts. But it seems like it's going pretty well, and John's continuing to be like retarded and belligerent and like totally in the wrong. So I assume it's gonna get laughed out of court like the original lawsuit did, and then we're gonna have our fun picking into the lawsuit arc, because once Carl wins the lawsuit, then he's gonna dive in.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be great.
I might not listen to the Dick Show much anymore, but I'm still giving him $5 a month for no reason.
There you go. He deserves it.
Oh, of course he does. I'm not gonna.
You gotta get back into it, dude.
I gotta
You
get back
celebrated
into it.
500 episodes.
It's not the same without Sean.
Ah, you're one of those. Okay.
But I don't know. I'll get back into it eventually. Probably, maybe.
You should at least listen to the bonus episodes. They're going over best debate in the universe, and it's great.
I'm surprised it took them this long to go after it.
I know.
Probably because
Well, I think they were starting it. They were actually starting to do it like right when Maddox put out his documentary. So it just like put the fucking stops on it for like a year and a half. Because there ended up being a wealth of new Maddox shit to talk about. Like they had just started being like, okay, we're running out of Maddox content. Now we just have to go through the best debate episode by episode. And then here's fucking Maddox with his Spurgumentary to create a year and a half of beautiful content.
did Maddox ever put out another video outside of the December of last year?
No, I think it was just that one stupid seafood video, and that's like the only video he's put out since the Spurgumentary, right?
I think so. Yeah.
And Soul Ringers now.
Maddox is no longer the most popular Maddox on YouTube.
Yeah, I
by
know.
the
And the
way.
fucking Maddox Batson always getting in my way when I'm trying to find Maddox.
Well, he's got what? I can't do math. 740,000 more subscribers than him now.
You could have been Maddox Batson, Maddox. You just had to not suck.
Videos.
Could have had just as many subscribers.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's literally
fucking
just a fucking.
last chapter of the documentary, seafood video. That's it.
What a washed up piece of shit.
And I think there's one like short about what soups are the gayest or something.
I hope that if I ever become a Maddox, that you, like, I'm gonna say this on, so like I won't sue you or anything like that, right?
Mhm.
I hope that you go after me as hard. Like if I completely spurg out, I hope you go after me. I hope you do. I hope you make fun of me constantly and like ruin my life.
You say that, but you're gonna have your spurg and you're gonna not think it was a spurg, and then you're gonna be mad when I go after you. I know
I'm
you.
gonna know when the spurg happens.
The
I'm
spurg
talking-
happened a couple weeks ago. I had mercy upon your soul.
No, I'm talking a big spurg where it ends the show. We don't
It's a
talk
pretty
anymore.
big spurg. That's almost what happened.
I'm not gonna end the show over stupid shit like that. I'll end the show over like a real shit. Outside of show shit. I don't know. If I ever like massively spurg out and threaten to end the show, I hope you just go, okay, and then just start putting out the anti-detour ahead
You
shit.
like you. It's gonna happen. I saw it. I do. I honestly thought that was the moment. So I'm glad we got out of it.
Yeah, but we're each other's designated retards.
Yeah, that's fair. I gotta curb you sometimes. You, you were in a bad mood for other reasons. You came to me to complain about it, and I made fun of you, and you just got very upset. And
That's
you
not a
that
spurg
whole
out
thing.
though.
It was a pretty big spurg out. It was funny because I was high, so like I forgot what I said. That was the whole thing. Where like I let you have it because I was like maybe I did say something retarded, and then you reminded me of what I said, and it was completely relevant. I was like, wait a minute, the fuck.
Anyway, I've got nothing else to talk about today. I think I covered everything I wanted to.
Yeah, we did pretty good. We did a show. Congratulations.
All right, everybody. linktr.ee/COLCHU.
linktr.ee/RIELY Cinematic Universe.
Patreon.com/Detour Ahead. DETOURAHEAD. Thanks, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye.